Time now for baseball on the show. We're live at Nationals Park here in Washington, D.C. We've got an NL East contest tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Washington Nationals. The race for the division continues to heat up as two of the best square off next. Patrick Corbin gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy certainly could be one of those horses for courses kind of guy. He loves pitching at home. Take a look at those home road splits. They're pretty good. Without question, he's more comfortable pitching at home than he is on the road.
Gene Segura standing in, and he enters play today, currently fifth in the National League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
And this one finds the corner for strike 1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually, a quality take.
2-2 the count.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Defoe ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. D-Row, what you got on this lineup tonight?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
At the plate, Cesar Hernandez, currently 9th in the NL in hitting, entering play.
Boy, this is a really good hitter, but he's desperately been struggling recently at the plate. His average is still good, but it's dropping fast. He needs a quick turnaround.
Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Corbin has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
We're just getting started here in our nation's capital. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, you know, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, he'll give a little bit off the edges, but he gets the respect not only from the pitchers, but from the players because his zone is consistent.
Yeah, as long as he's consistent, Dan, I'm okay with Mike Fillmore's zone. If a pitcher's pounding that zone, he wants to give a little bit off.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. Jared Eichhoff gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy has really struggled coming into this game, right? The league is hitting just under 300 against this guy, and that's something he really needs to improve on. And it'll be interesting to see if that trend continues in this start here.
On his way to the plate is the center fielder, Adam Eaton, to get things started here in the home half of the first.
The center fielder, Adam.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit out towards second. Hernandez takes it in. Throw to first is in time for the first down. A time now from our nation's capital to take a look at the Nats starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I know they're hoping to get more production from the 7-hole these days. I mean, talk about a rough season. His batting average is sort of an eyesore right now. He just hasn't put it together all season long, and it's become somewhat of a topic of discussion around this team.
Here's Howie Kendrick, career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's gone 2 for 5. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Throw on to first, and Kendrick is gone. 2 away now. In now is Anthony Rendon. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Now this pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now and blew that fastball right by him.
2 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one will track it down. Here now the 2-2. Liner towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. This is in the air out to right field. Harper is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. One left for Washington. We are still scoreless. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. He's a long ball threat, of course, currently number 4 in the National League home run race.
You know, D-Row, there's more to this guy than just hitting bombs. He's also in the top 10 in batting average and runs batted in.
Yeah, he beats you in a variety of ways, Dan. One of the elite hitters in the game. He gets count leverage. He's certainly looking to do damage, but he can also play the small ball and move the ball all around the yard.
Now the 1-0 is outside for a ball. Guys, we're in the heart of the season now and watching what's proving to be a fierce division contest. The Phillies currently holds on to the top spot, but their opponents are hot on their heels. Now the 2-0 finds the zone, strike 1. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's 0 for 7. And he fouls this one off. Again, he sends it out of play. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. 1 out.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Trey Turner up the chute. This is a guy that when asked to go to center field not too long ago, looked like that was going to be the spot for him. Now he's asked to move to the middle infield, back to his position at North Carolina State, and he can pick and grin, and he has got some of the quickest feet in the game.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. First shot for him here as he enters play, currently leading the senior circuit in batting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt getting popped.
Chopper to short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1. McCutchen leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Ready now, Michael Franco having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First offering on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's just 2 for 9. Here's the 1-0. Fouled off. Now a throw over. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Has a look, now the pitch. Lays off the breaking pitch, and it's 3 balls and a strike.
No reason to sit on anything other than the hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
The 3-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Stepping up to the plate, Kurt Suzuki. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner. Foul. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. And that is swung on and missed by Suzuki. He's down on strikes for the first out.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively.
Batting fifth.
And let's focus on James Segura. Very athletic shortstop, has one of the best arms in the position, is really coming into his own offensively as well.
Striding in now for the Nats, Michael Taylor. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Wilmer Defoe.
And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Career line against Jared Eichhoff. He's 1 for 4. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Segura for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping up now, JT Realmuto. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. First pitch of the at-bat. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Into the box, Jared Eichhoff. As he rips it on the ground to second. Defoe scoops it up, and he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
The windup and the 0-1. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Yan Gomes. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The first baseman, Yan Gomes.
First offering on its way. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-1. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Weekly hit to third. Franco comes up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Patrick Corbin. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hard on the ground towards short. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Adam Eaton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. (2-0) to the National center fielder.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
Finally, up to this point, the entire lineup had been swinging at anything close, and this guy decides to show a little more patience at the dish and is rewarded with a base on balls. That was a good at-bat.
Ready for another chance? Howie Kendrick 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nationals leave 1. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Cesar Hernandez, as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Bryce Harper. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope, that's down.
A ball and no strikes.
That's
Ball 2.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Fell behind early in this one 3-0 and has battled back with 2 quality strikes. Interested to see if he catches a big part of the plate right here or tries to get a nibble.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Count remains at 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Cue shot here out towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Striding in, Anthony Rendon. He'll start things out against Jared Eichhoff as this inning gets underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Short for Segura. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Number 7.
And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' road to the show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up one of the fastest players in all the land, Trey Turner. Now here it comes. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's going to have to make adjustment on that slider away. He can't just make it a non-competitive pitch and allow these guys to take. He's got to start that a little bit more over the middle of the plate to get that swing and miss on the outer half.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
In now, Kurt Suzuki. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. That's wide. 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
2-1 after the foul ball there. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Digging in now, Michael Taylor, man at first after the 2-out walk. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Harper coming on. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Wilmer Defoe, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Hi.
He's set. The 0-1 popped up. Hoskins in foul ground, and he dives, but he can't make the play. It lands foul. Ready on 0-2. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Ready with the 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
I'm like 41-30.
Here's the 2-2.
Like 41-30.
Line drive to left.
That's
like in there. Base hit. McCutcheon will bring it in quickly, so that'll hold the runner at third base.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
We won the first game.
Stepping in now, Yan Gomes, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
Game 1. This was earlier today, and I'm doing game 2, a late night stream. The real Phillies game last night.
Ready with the 1-0. When he finds his spot there, 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The set and the 1-1. Count is 1-2 now. And another foul ball. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. 3 left for Washington. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager
Go
Gabe
Dodgers and
Kapler
happy
during the
late
commercial
Father's
break
Day,
about the
bro,
Phillies
if you're
offense.
that I mean.
And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've
Yeah,
only
happy
managed
Father's
one
Day
base
to
runner
you
in this
too
game,
as
so it's easy
well.
to see why he said they haven't shown much
the
fight
old
today. He's hoping to
1989.
see
Go
someone step
Dodgers.
up and find a way to get something going,
The
though.
Dodgers are
This
looking
game
very
isn't
good this
out of hand,
season.
so it remains to be seen
the
if they can
Dodgers are
snap
looking
out of
real
this
good. They
funk
look like
and
good
climb back into
contenders.
this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
I like the Dodgers.
The left fielder,
Striding in
number
once
wasn't a
again,
Phillies fan,
Andrew
I would have to be
McCutchen.
a LA
He'll
Dodgers
start
fan.
off
That's
the
a
5th in
baseball
this
fan.
one. Curveball, and that misses
I
in the
also
dirt
like
for
the
ball
Milwaukee
1.
Brewers
This
year.
game's had an aura of intensity that you
Boston Red
rarely
Sox are
see
looking
from a
pretty good.
mid-season matchup.
Hey, one game doesn't make a season, but when you're in first place by a narrow margin like this team is,
Yeah,
Nero,
happy
you
Father's
want to
Day
win
to
these
all.
kind of games right here.
Bobby Cox always used to say, beat up on the
Father's Day
teams
to
you're
all.
supposed to beat up on, and then grind the ones out against the good teams. This is exactly that.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Here now the 2-2. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Up next for Philadelphia.
An early look at the line
The center
score here
fielder,
tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just one lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. Now the pitch. First pitch is a slider called for a strike. No runs, just one hit, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Swings through it for strike number 2.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. Into the slide, and he comes up with a great catch for the second out.
Now batting, third baseman, Michael Bronco.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Michael Franco. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is on the outside corner for strike 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
There's a good slider down and in at that back foot. That's a tough pitch to lay off as a hitter, and a great pitch as a pitcher. That's one of those, how could he not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Halfway home, still no score. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Leading off for the Nationals.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Patrick Corbin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th, with a punch out, 1 away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
In now is Adam Eaton, lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. It was a walk in his last trip. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Welcome to the stream, Cowboy Central. What's up, buddy?
This is pulled into right.
Cowboy Central.
Harper is right there as he takes it for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
All around the world. Welcome to this nice early morning stream. Nice early morning before you go to work.
Standing in now, Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Start that long day stretch. That's what this stream is set up for this morning. Nice
Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
You know, get a little entertainment.
And swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Before you get your day started.
Stay on the attack if you're the pitcher right here. You know who's lurking, 3, 4, 5, and you'd love to see that number 3-hole hitter lead that next inning off.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Digging in once again, Anthony Rendon. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Washington. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Standing in, JT Realmuto. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
JT Realmuto.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's dead center for strike 1. Realmuto, 28 years old. He was selected in the 3rd round back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Now another 0-2. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 0-2 once more. Drilled down the line. Oh, look at Rendon. The throw to first. He's out. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make a throw, and of course, he did that too.
Into the box, Jared Eichhoff. He swings and lines it to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura, no hits to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Belted high in the air out to left. Back goes Taylor at the track, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Phillies down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready once again, Trey Turner. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there for strike 1. 0-1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2.
It'll be interesting to see if the pitcher goes back to that. I don't know if the hitter was trying to work the ball the other way, but whatever it was, it just did not look good.
Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. At the plate, Kurt Suzuki. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Looked like a breaking ball that time, but it never came back down. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Turner on at first, nobody out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. That one's in there. 3-1.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count still full, 3-2. The next 3-2. This is in the air to left. McCutchen is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with one away, and that means batting next will be the center fielder, Michael A. Taylor. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. No runs on 6 hits and no errors so far for the Nationals. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper giving chase. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The batter,
digging in and looking for more. Wilmer Defoe, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Runner.
First delivery to him on the way. Pitches a called strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Nettie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now, with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Comes set, the 0-1. And there's ball 1.
Tried to go with the nasty backdoor breaking ball right there. Good job by the batter to take that pitch, work the count even.
Here's the 1-1. Now a little tapper in front of the mound. This should get him out of it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals leave 1. Still no score. Back here at Nationals Park, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Ready for another shot now, Cesar Hernandez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Nat. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
And now Bryce Harper, 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Well, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to really make some good pitches. This is not the time to just groove one right down the middle.
2-0 now. Bases are empty, one man out. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. Count remains 2-2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a third breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
High in the air, deep down the left field line. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
In now, Rhys Hoskins. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. First pitch of the at-bat. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
That's what makes pitching so difficult. You get the first 2 guys out of the inning, then you give up that 2-out base hit. Now you have the middle part of the order coming up, and this is where you have to really refocus on that mound, stay out of a potential big inning.
Lifted into center field. Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Phillies strand 1. We are still scoreless. Stepping in, Yan Gomes. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, big-time K last time up, and it's been a tough series for him so far. You can tell he's just not seeing the ball off this team. Let's see if he can make an adjustment right here.
First pitch on its way. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Hot shot to third and handled for the first down.
The pitcher, number 46.
Juan Soto will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 22, Juan Soto.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
We're moving along into the later innings, and this guy's throwing over 60% of his first pitches for strikes. He'd like to do a little bit more, but so far so good.
from the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Soto is retired. 2 down now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Adam Eaton. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slow roller left side. Franco charging in on it. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Wander Suero has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Wander.
So striding forward now, Odubel Herrera. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
No balls and a strike to count. Hot shot down the line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swing and a miss, got him reaching. The throw down to first, 1 away. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. He was great all night long.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't. And this one didn't allow a walk all game long.
Standing in, Maikel Franco. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's set. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
Here's the pitch. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Now batting, JT Realmuto. He was a ground-out victim last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Right there for strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
2 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He's set. The 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. Two and two, the pitch. And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
He's set. The 3-2. Swing and a liner. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Nick Williams will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 5, Nick Williams.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up on the backhand, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Victor Arano is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 64, Victor Arano.
And now for Washington, Howie Kendrick. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
No balls and 1 strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Good slider there. Gets a swing and miss.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. from the stretch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him.
The batter, number 7.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Trey Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. To the left side, but it's well foul.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that. And if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. One and 2 now. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-2. Popped up. Franco shading to his right. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Kurt Suzuki. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Runners off for second. Pitch outside, the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
A ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1. This is hit pretty well out to left field. McCutchen going back, and he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 9th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Victor Robles will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Defensively for the Nationals. Now playing right field, number 16.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Gene Segura. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Here's the 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1 is smacked into the gap, and this might be extra bases. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Now batting,
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there. So digging in now, Cesar Hernandez. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
The 1-0. Now the bunt attempt hits him here, but they're going to say he offered at it, and that's the first strike. Go ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. Tries to drag his way on here, but now he's behind 1 and 2. The 1-2. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1 and 2. Pulled toward right center field. Robles waits on it. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score.
The right fielder,
so a big spot here, and stepping in, Bryce Harper. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Here's the first pitch. In there for strike 1.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball situation. I expect we'll see a lot of pitches down in the zone trying to prevent the hitter from getting the ball up in the air.
The 0-1 changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. Reaches out for 1 and hits it on the ground to second. Throw on to first for the second out, but meanwhile that all-important go-ahead run is in to score.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI groundout instead.
Stepping in now, Rhys Hoskins. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Eaton is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters scheduled to start the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Phillies 1 and the Nationals nothing. David Robertson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 30, David Robertson.
Scott Kingery is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Scott Kingery.
Now at the plate, Michael Taylor. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Robertson's ready. First pitch on its way. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Hit the other way out toward right field. Harper has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. And he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
Matty V, what a nice performance in this one. 7 shutout innings. Watching from the dugout now, hard to believe that he could pitch any better than he did through the first 7 innings.
First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Here's another 0-2. Just hung in there on that one. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at-bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
The 1-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Kingery's there. On to first, and now the Nationals are down to their final out here. Now in the box, Yan Gomes hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Fouled away. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Last strike now for the Nats. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Phils wrap up their 20th road win of the season. Victor Arano claims the win out of the pen, his first. David Robertson closes the door for the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Nationals Park, 41,339. The Nationals thank you for your attendance and remind you to please drive home safely.
Inside the show. Here's your host, Justin Allegri.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Starting off in the National League East, Victor Arano had his first victory of the year, helping Philadelphia dispose of the Nationals 1-0. The Mets combined for 10 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta 7-5. The Cardinals sent 3 balls into the seats as they beat the visiting Marlins 7-2. The Chicago Cubs hit 3 long balls as they dismantled the White Sox 10-3. The Astros put together 10 total hits as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 9-3. The Pirates pounded out 17 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Tigers 8-1. The Rockies allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they got a road win against Arizona 3-0. Julio Urias collected win number 3 this year as the Dodgers defeated the rival Giants 3-1. The San Diego Padres went deep 4 times as they grabbed an extra innings win over the Brewers 10-9. The Angels picked up 14 hits in total as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 6-1. The Tampa Bay Rays held the opposition at bay with only 4 hits as they pummeled the Yankees 9-1. The Bo Sox combined to give up just 5 hits as they defeated the Twins in the Twin Cities 6-1. The A's allowed only 5 hits in the game as they blew out Baltimore 7-0. The Royals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 6-1. James Hoyt got his second W of the season as the Indians got the win over the Rangers 4-3. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.